Hello there, welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon. Last time, well, we opted to make our own console, the Green Box, which is quite an interesting little, well, catch, so to speak. We're going to develop new games here, AAA games, a military game for, well, it's going to be a military action strategy game, I think. And the reason why is because I want to try and make it for my own little, well, box here and see if we make something, well, work there. I will not be making MMO just yet. We'll be making it probably in a year or two, or after a couple more games. And just because Titanfall is the big thing right now, we'll call it Fall of Titans. Yes, I know. I'm, once again, not doing very well on the naming front. We're going to use 3D Graphics V5 here. And we do have our, well, we do have our 3 specialists, so hopefully it will go fairly well. We just released a fairly needed patch, and people like that. Price is all 5k units, good. Making a lot of money right now, which is great. Let's see here. I kind of have to level this out, don't I? There we go. And I guess I could add in a linear story if I want to. Also a couple of other things. Advanced physics, video playback, online play. I can basically have everything here, which is great. I guess we'll have cooperative play as well and take out achievements. So this should work. But as you see here, you kind of have to plan things out if you don't want to sacrifice too much. But I need to put someone else in charge of the engine. So I believe Leroy was one that I decided would take engine, so I'm going to put him in charge of it. Just to get things to where they need to be, so to speak. So, we'll try and make this into a good game. Pirates have sold over 1 million units, good. That is great, still earning quite a bit on the green box sales. Might actually be that this thing will earn enough cash to actually make something work here. Which would be great, but we'll figure that out very soon. Hi, this is Christopher Rignall from eGaming Chat. I got word that Hawkiee is working on a new game. What decisions? More on graphics or more on world design? I think we'll take more on graphics rather than world design. I would presume, at least. And we'll also go ahead... Yeah, other industry professional agree with this. So, the green box sales are still doing fairly alright. And apparently I'm getting quite a little bit of a backlog here, so we're going to increase the investment for a little bit. It's definitely necessary. I think I can allow Tony Rodriguez here to take that 20%, or should I put John Bowen in charge of this as well? We'll do that just to make things a little bit better. Easter eggs, no loading screens. Guess we'll take out the level editor then, and the better AI. Get everything we can into it. Yeah, there's a little bit backlog still, so if I bring it up to 900, then they should be able to handle it on their own, hopefully. And G3 convention. Let us see here. 1.37 million. Good. And we're still #1 booth. This thing's getting... Well, I would like to have more hype, but not really much I can do about that. Pirates almost sold 2 million units. Great. Greenbox still making money. Still 2.4 million units of it. Not horrible at all. Play system is going to be taken down shortly, which is also fairly alright if you ask me. So, doing fairly alright. This might actually be a new, well, winner to some extent. Did I seriously not use it for what she was intended to be used for? Pretty sure I didn't, so that kind of sucks. It puts me in a worse spot per se, and it's not something too great, unfortunately. I might get into trouble here. So we'll go for basically making a little bit of everything here. See how that plays out. But you probably yelled at your screen when you realized that I hadn't actually put Rosa Patton on what she was supposed to work with, and that's probably going to come back and bite me pretty hard. So that sucks, but not really too much I can do about it right now. We have nothing in the backlog, so I do have enough cash to actually deal with this. Good. Play System 3 is no longer supported. You released 4 games that earned a total of 221 million. That's not bad. That's almost the amount of cash that I have now. Almost. These two need to be sent on vacation, but I'm going to wait until the game is done. 2 million units and generate 29 million in sales. Not horrible. Not horrible by any stretch. And I guess we can go ahead and make references into our AI expert as soon as we're done with the main part, so to speak. You're hereby going to be trained into artificial intelligence expert, and I'm going to use Rubbershow for the engine, I believe. I believe that was the plan. So let's just go ahead and finish the fine-tuning, so to speak. Let's see here. A lot of bugs to deal with. And due to the fact that I had 2 guys on vacation, 2 guys working on other stuff, it actually took a little while. So, pirate simulation casual is a good combination, not a great one. Well, graphic, very important. Audience match, everyone pirate, great. Good to know. Learned a couple of new things here. So, I think we want to give Leroy here a programming course. And Clinton, do you want to do anything with him? Will design, sound. Let's see, do I want to train him? I think I'll actually make him into world design specialist once I actually can. I think that should work very well. Bowen, what do I want to do with you? You're still level 5, so I don't know yet. But I know at least what I want to do with Rubbershow here. I might actually have to try and get boosts on more than just myself too. It might be an idea. So let us send these guys on vacation and get them just done fairly quickly. All the bugs dealt with. Let us have some finishing touches here. Let's see if we can get a good game. I think we're done. Yeah, the hype went down just as I clicked, so we're done. New record on both, good. Engine is up to level 10. What else? Level design is up to level 10, graphics up to level 10. We have Bowen at level 6. Good. Very good. I guess we'll release the game and see how it works out. 3D graphics will be 6. That might be something to look into. Right now, we don't really have anything to add to an engine, so I don't really see any reason to do that. What we are going to do, however, is develop a new AAA city simulation, I think. Just stick to what works, more or less. I kind of want to make a Wild West and post-apocalyptic game, but you kind of need a storyline to make that work. And right now, my guys don't really have anything that can be even close to being described as a, well, storyline game. So, I think we're going to stick to trying to make things on the green box. I'm not sure if it'll work well, but I can always try, and as long as I release good games on the green box, then the market share will just go up. So, game concept. Greenbox City. Yeah, I know. Bad name as usual, but I like it. And we are going to use everything, I guess. So we'll start development. So, reviews for Fall of Titans. An 8, very good. What else? 7, beautiful. Number 8, they focus on artificial intelligence. Good. I didn't like that 6, but not really too much I can do about that. Let's see how well it sells. That is the big question here. 100k in its first week. Not horrible, but not great either, as you know. And what do I want to do here? Do I want to add anything to the gameplay? No, I think we'll just... I think we might actually do that. Engine actually loses... I think we stick with what we have, once again. I basically have everything in the engine. Achievements, game tutorials, not really the most important stuff per se. So we're going to stick with what we have here. and try and make this work. Level design, sound, artificial intelligence, nothing like that here. Just checking. Learned my lesson after the last time. All Titans have sold over 500k units. Good. Doing fairly well. We'll sell 1 million units already in its third week. And it seems like the third week here is the one that did best in. Great. So I am earning back the money spent on making it, at least. And we're about to use the boost. Greenbox is still selling fairly alright. 2 million a week. That basically pays most of my bills. So, larger booth as... No! Damn it. I thought I clicked the large boot and then I pressed OK without really thinking. Apparently I got to suffer from that. Level editor, a dialogue tree. I can actually add a dialogue tree, so why not? Let's see here. Level design. Pattern. You are hit by put in charge of the stuff you were supposed to be in charge of. I believe there was some new research here. Licensed game engines. Unconventional marketing campaign. I think we'll go for first the... No, we'll go for 3D graphics V6, and we're going to up the budget here. I should probably have checked if there was anything I could invest in earlier. Custom hardware. Guess I can do that, and we'll put this up to about 1.5. Might be too late to actually begin this, so I might not be able to make the hardware in time, which would kind of be annoying, but... We'll give it a go and see what happens. And thanks to the fact that I choose a small booth, we have how many people visiting? 1.1 million. And as you can see, we made it at place 40 due to me messing up. So unfortunately, Greenbox City got a little bit less hype than it was supposed to get. But potentially, the fact that we chose a small booth might actually have made more people want to check out while we're hiding away if it's a crappy game potentially. So I have no idea how that'll play out. I think we also can afford to up this to about 3 million. It shouldn't be a problem per se. So, Tony Rodriguez in charge of sound, Bo, and then we'll take level design. And I guess we'll stick with what we have here. Dynamic world would be nice, but even with this engine, I can't really afford it. Or even with a AAA game, I can't really afford it. So, let's see what we actually get. As I said, the custom hardware will probably not be done, but it'll help on the hype at least, which I believe is what it's meant to do. Greenbox is selling, well, still fairly well, 4.2 million units. And since they don't actually get destroyed, because they have a very good quality, that probably means that all of them are working. So, we'll give away Expensive 3.0, like we did with the Expensive 1.0. If we do license game engines later, we'll get a little bit of extra income. And I guess we'll do that. It costs us 4.3k. If it costs us 4.3 million, I still would probably have given it away. To be perfectly honest. So, yeah. Nothing out of interest there. Custom hardware will definitely not be done. Leroy, you're about to be trained again. Good, you're going to get trained a lot, kiddo. I'm going to use myself to generate a game report here. I do need some more research points. Real graphics V6 could be a very interesting thing to use. We'll have to see. So, follow title sold 3 million units and generated 50 million in sales. Not bad. A company by the name of Rise VR has developed a virtual reality headset which promises to finally start the path towards true 3D immersion. The new headset, called Visorius, looks like a pair of giant ski goggles and provided large field of vision as well as near perfect motion tracking. At first test left some players feeling a little motion sick, but with the right game this technology can surely deliver a new level of immersion. So, I can apparently add Visorius support now to an engine, so we might have to do a little bit of research, get some aim at game research points and actually put them into research rather than specialization. We're not too far away from actually specializing everyone, so let's face it, it's not really a big problem per se. I'm going to put this guy in charge of world design, this guy in charge of engine, so we are getting there. Let's just say that. What I think we're going to do here is finish the game, and then we're going to, well, simply release it. 3D graphics V6 is almost done as well. So things are going fairly well here. We have successfully completed the research on our next generation graphics technology. And we can now start building a game engine to make use of this research. Good. That should mean that I can use it to my, well, own discretion. So, we have a lot of experience in creating custom game engines. Why not sublicense engines to other developers? Not only will this cement our market position as a technology leader, but it will also help offset the growing cost of developing engine. So, yeah, we're going to start developing or license our game engines. We do have a lot of them, and they are definitely expensive. This actually took quite a while to analyze Fall of Titans, probably because it's a AAA game. I would presume so. So sound seems to be quite important. That's all that's all I made out of that. So not great, but not terrible either. Hyper 537, and I believe I new record in both. Story quests, dialogues up to level 9. Bowen level 7. We can actually start trying to specialize him. Good. And reactive quests and realistic body language. The big question now is, do I want to research anything? Story quest side, a lot, but dialogues, a lot. Sound, orchestral soundtrack, gameplay, visorious. I might actually research both of those and just add them into a engine, since we do actually, if I were to, I believe, create a new custom engine, we do have the V6 graphics. So we might actually want to create another engine for the sole purpose of actually adding that, the V6, and also Visorious and orchestral soundtrack. I think that might be something we'll have to try and do. We'll have to wait and see. But this is the end of this session. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like really, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.